My name is Bhavya and I've recently passed the SQE assessment on my first attempt. I'm a foreign qualified lawyer and I finished my law degree from India, post which I ventured into the corporate sector where I currently serve as corporate counsel to F5, which is a US-based cybersecurity company, and I provide legal support to their EMEA-wide activities. I wanted to take the SQE because being an English qualified lawyer carries sufficient professional weight, and I also wanted to make sure that I have wide career progression opportunities and that I continue to provide top-class, top-notch legal advice to my clients. I decided to take a preparation course because I'm in full-time employment and I didn't really have the time to scavenge for study materials online. So I wanted a focused study approach. And when I first started looking for study material providers, I found QLTS School to be one of the oldest training providers, and they had a very good track record. My experience of studying with QLTS School was truly remarkable. I am a fan of their mock examinations and their flashcards. The mock tests simulated the exam environment with everything that they could. They had a timer. You could actually appear for the exam before sitting for the exam through the mock test that QLTS provides. And their flashcards are amazing revision tools. They help you reinforce key concepts to make sure that you have the correct base on which you can prepare for your mock test later on. The most beneficial aspects of QLTS School's preparation course were the mock tests and the flashcards. I think for me, mock tests and flashcards formed like a team, where mock tests helped me prepare for the actual examination and the flashcards were revision tools that I used as a base to prepare me for the mock tests. I had 7 months to prepare for the exam, and I initially started slow with only 2 hours during the weekdays and around 4 hours during the weekends. Once I got into the habit of studying again, I slowly increased that time and made it around 5 hours or 6 hours on weekdays and around 8 or 9 hours on weekends. My company, F5, was incredibly supportive of my study throughout the duration of me preparing for the exam, and I'm incredibly fortunate to have my manager and my general counsel not only to encourage me to take the exam, but also be generous enough to fund all the expenses of the preparation course and the exam. And I was also given with sufficient time for study leave so I could prepare well for these tests. When I came to take the SQE assessment, to be honest, I was really scared and nervous. But QLTS School and their material, they had prepared me exceptionally well. And not only did I end up clearing the exam on my first attempt, but I also cleared the exam in the first quintile, which made me really, really happy. The SQE has helped me significantly in the legal field because being an English qualified solicitor carries significant professional weight. It has broadened my horizon from a career advancement and also from a learning perspective. And it has also helped me establish my standing in the legal industry. I think that a preparation course is absolutely necessary when appearing for SQE 1 or SQE 2. It is because these are challenging exams. And when you are appearing for a challenging exam, you don't want to spend your time in compiling study material. What you should rather do is invest in a good training provider like the QLTS school, who have already done that effort and compiled reliable study material for you. And then again, just having good study material isn't enough. You also need mock examinations, mock tests that could train you and prepare you for the actual examination. My advice to SQE aspirants would be to start early. When do they start depends on the amount of time that they can devote to their studies. But if you are in a full-time employment like me, I think you would need around 6 to 7 months of practice. And then when you have started and when you have decided a training course provider, I think the one aspect that I would really advise candidates to rely on is the mock test and a lot of practice. From my perspective, the essential skills that a modern day lawyer must have are good communication, critical thinking, and a desire for continuous learning.